Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Cover the Spread here with Sean, Rodd, and Al for Monday, March 10th, 2025. Welcome, everybody. Let's get to it. There's definitely some good games here to find some money makers. As we always do, we'll kick it off. We'll see how everybody's doing. We'll kick it on over to Sean and see how his Monday's kicking off.
Well, hey, listen, we got some Horizon League here, a little Big Sky, but how about that Navy yesterday for us here in the video? Not only did we cover the spread, that was an outright winner for us here. So hopefully get more of the same today with my game and the same as well for you cats. Hopefully nice 3-0. But again, listen, 3-0 is great, but we'll take 2-1 days. We're cats. 2-1 is just fine. Money in your pocket.
Yeah, exactly. That's all. We try to get winning days. And as I've heard say, as Sean said, the fastest way to lose 3 teams is throw them into a parlay.
There you go. Don't do
How
that.
you doing now? Right? Exactly. Yeah.
I'm doing good. American coming through for us. And I warned everyone to look out for that big bounce back from Sean. And sure enough, he came through with it. So let's, keep it rolling here.
And for me, I was how's the other one doing? I think it looks like I definitely was wrong on the Tulane. I think the home doggy's about to upset UAB in that one as well. So 1-2 day for me. Definitely tough spot there. So looking for a little bounce back from me here. But hey, as that makes it a 2-1 day, winning day for yesterday's action. So let's get to Monday's action. We're going to kick it off with Al's game, and we got Robert Morris in action here, and Al's going to tell us all about that game, taking on Cleveland State in that one. So I see -2s most places. What do you got for us in that one, Al?
Yeah, we're going to get to that Cleveland State game in a minute, but we're kicking off with Robert Morris facing Oakland here in the Horizon League tournament. The Colonials are the better team on both sides of the ball with much better defense. They've been shooting the ball well and have the edge on the glass. Robert Morris won both regular season meetings and has traveled well, going 8-4 on the road, while the Grizzlies are just 6-11 on the road. The Colonials can be a little careless with the ball, turning it over just over 12 times per game, but should get the job done here as long as they take care of it. They won the turnover battle in the first meeting, which they won that game by 8 at Oakland. Then the rematch was a lot closer when they turned it over 13 times to Oakland's just 8. In the game, they ended up winning by 2 at home. So they've already shown us that they can win this game when they get crushed in the turnover battle. But, of course, I'd rather see them be a little more careful with the ball here. But I'm not going to worry about it too much, and I'm laying the points with Robert Morris. Could also take them on the money line as well, but don't think they'll have a hard time covering these 2 points here for us.
Definitely leading that way as well. Heading on over to Sean. What do you think there in that matchup, Sean?
Not much. We got Oakland's kind of like the rare outlier here. They're the upset team in here. They knocked out the 3 there. This Morris team, I don't know. I can't really get a feel on them. Like, you had a good year in this in conference, but the horizon to me is whoever wins this is going to be like one of these wacky teams, and they're all the same. They're all like 21-12. It's like there's not like sometimes you have like a standalone kind of team. Here it's just I don't know. Again, this is Al chose this one. He's got a stronger opinion than me on it. To me, this is a tough conference, and if I'm not getting any kind of points, and in a 1.5, 2-point spread, not enough to me to entice me to go against the top team here. But would I lean that way? Yes. Can I pull it? Not really, though. I'm going to ride Al. He's been hot in the show here, so let's go, Al. Cover the spread for us here. Get it done, Robert Morris.
Let's go.
Yeah, I looked at it because you know what I like. It's just beating a team 3 times is tough, right? So it's like, but trying to jump on the other side with Oakland, I'm with Sean. I lean that way, but I can't do it. And then you look at Robert Morris off of one of those home wins of 10+. They follow it up with a really good game, 8-0 ATS, following up by a home win 10+. So I definitely I got to go with Al and Robert Morris here in this one to get the job done. And we're going to the next game we got is Montana State taking on the Bengals. Rolling in that one. That's Sean's game. We'll kick it on over to Sean. He'll tell us about the Bengals taking on Montana State in that one. So the line almost even. Pick them -1. Pick them.
Yeah, 1. Pick them. It's it varies. We'll see. We'll see how good my pick's gonna be on it. If it moves which way, maybe we get here a little ahead of time with the lines. We'll see how we do here. I'm going to take the Bengals of Idaho State here. Right? First of all, 17-9 ATS, which is nice little number there. But does it matter in a pick 'em or -1 or +1? I don't know about that. And also the fact that they are the 4 seed and they're maybe a slight dog here. The fact that it even be a pick 'em. When you look at the seedings, kind of like usually that's something I kind of look at, whether it's a conference tournament or the NCAA tournament, NITs. When that lower seed is favored or in a pick 'em versus higher seed, you think to myself, all right, that's the better team then overall. I don't think so here. I mean, I got a cat named Dylan Darling leading the show here for my guys, right? So, I mean, just that name invokes that he's going to have to come in here in a conference tournament and have a great one. He's the leading scorer, 20 per game. That being said, though, listen, Montana State 3-14 on the road. 2-7 in Big Sky road play, 2-7 ATS as well as a straight up. They beat the 2 bottom teams in here. I'm not impressed. This is a neutral. Granted, you beat them at home. These guys split during the year. You won by 5 on your court. Idaho State won by 3 on their court. But Idaho State 5-4 ATS, 4-5 straight up on the road here with the road play and conference play. One of those was an OT loss, so you're kind of like. Right there, we've proven we can win a couple games on the road, not just beat the worst team in the league. So we're going Bengals. Idaho State here, I think it's probably pick them -1. Maybe they're +1. Who knows? Idaho State, either way, that's going to be the play for me here. We don't have to cover the spread. We just got to win. Cover the spread, we'll win instead.
Right? Exactly. Just got to win them. Hang on over to Al. What do you think here in this one, Al?
Yeah, I'm actually seeing +1 right now, so would fire on that, and got to agree with Sean here. They got the big edge on the glass, and just again need to take care of the ball there. They do tend to. Sorry, 1 second. Wow, I'm sorry, guys.
Now.
So Idaho State has that big advantage on the glass. They average more than twice as many offensive rebounds as Montana State does. And again, just agreeing with Sean here, I think Idaho State's the right side no matter where you get them, whether you get them at pick 'em +1 or -1. Again, those numbers are not the ones I really worry about too much.
Yeah, I'm in agreement here. I like the Bengals here in the spot. Look at Montana State all season long. Yeah, they got some wins. Congratulations. But those wins have been against the basement dwellers, not against the good teams with winning records. Montana State this season versus the teams with winning records, 2-13 ATS. And then in the second half of the season, it gets even worse, 0-8 ATS. They haven't covered nothing versus the teams with winning records. So I'm in agreement here. You got to take the Bengals. I'm not worried about that point as well. I agree. Just take them on the money line.
Is your hat the eye for Idaho State today?
Today it is. It's definitely for Idaho State and the Bengals here in this one today. All right, on to the next one we're looking at here. We got the Penguins of Youngstown taking on Cleveland State here in this one. This is my game that I'm looking at, and we've seen these two teams go at it twice already this season. And it's kind of been the doggy dog that's been getting the job done here. In the first meeting, it was a 4.5 point dog for the Penguins were laying 4.5 in that one. Cleveland State won. That one is a 4.5 point dog. And then the other way around, Cleveland was laying the 3.5. And Youngstown won outright as the dog. Oh, this opened it. I'm looking where it is. And as I see it, Youngstown is the dog here in this one. I just like the Penguins here in this spot. You look what the Youngstown does against the good teams that are hitting their free throws, which is what Cleveland State does. This is going to come right down to the wire. But I'm going to grab that 1.5 there in that one. And I think I don't know if we're going to need it because I think the Youngstown can win this outright. You look, what have they done against the good free throw shooting teams? 7-1 straight up this year. over the last 2 seasons, 11-2 straight up against the good free throw shooting teams. So we'll grab the Penguins of Youngstown here in this one. Heading on over to Al. What do you think in this one? Cleveland State and Youngstown.
Yeah, another one I got to agree with you on, Rod. Again, a team with the rebounding advantage to have the better defense. They've traveled well. They're 9-6 on the road, so hard to go against them here. As you mentioned, they won the last meeting too, so going Youngstown State. Then go Penguins.
Heading on over to Sean. What do you think here in this one, Sean?
Well, what I'm trying to figure out how Youngstown became the Penguins. Are there Penguins in Ohio, or was this some ice age I missed? I forgot reading about where the Penguins were thought out here in Youngstown.
There probably is some penguins though in the zoo, and I bet you they got some penguins in the zoo, right? So
hey, listen, Arizona, we're gonna call Arizona penguins. They got penguins in the zoo somewhere. I mean, the fact that you like Youngstown here, Rodd, right? I mean, you like Youngstown today?
Yeah.
You are literally you're the face of the Viking Raiders. You're the mascot with your little beard.
I know.
I'm just looking at it here. It's the same face. We need the graphics guys to come up with the face and put the face up here. How can you go against Cleveland State?
I have a case and a copyright there.
Pretty close, right?
So I'm going to lean with the Raiders here, Cleveland State. Kind of like a rivalry, right? We're about an hour and a half car ride between the two. Listen. The numbers here show me that this is the team favored to win right now. Cleveland State to win the Horizon.
Cleveland State, yeah, right.
Not the 1 seed. It wasn't. A lot of people like Milwaukee. I was kind of like a Milwaukee. I can see them coming in. Cleveland is the team to beat, apparently, per numbers. So, again, though, it's these kind of lines. It tells you all you need to know about these games. And Horizon, as I said, should be a good game. It's a fun time. I don't believe it or not. I don't watch a lot of so many games. These are ones I actually kind of take time out of my day to watch for tournament.
Because there's usually pretty good games.
Nice little tournament to tune into here on a Monday night.
Yeah, come right down to it. Good basketball. Actually, if you like hoops, definitely tune into these.
I think we're getting an overtime game here out of one of these two games.
I kind of agree. Yeah, one of either Baltimore or yeah.
Conferences, I will not be shocked if we don't get an overtime game out of one or if not both conference games tonight in these Big Sky and Horizon.
And Horizon, yeah. Kind of with you. We could see some OT for sure.
Should be some good basketball.
Should be some good ones. Thanks everybody for tuning into these ones here on Monday. Make sure you subscribe, like, helps us out a ton. Greatly appreciate it as well. Appreciate everybody that tunes into the videos. Have yourself a wonderful Monday. Make sure we do what? Cover the spread. Thanks, everybody. Have a good Monday.